Welcome back to ENC Fishing. Today I'm back in Bath at my favorite private fishing pier, and I'm going to do a one brand lure challenge. Give myself an hour to only fish with Salty Bay baits. This is actually a sister company of Deep Creek Lures out of Dunn, North Carolina, but got a handful of options to choose from, and this is all I'm going to use for the next hour. Let's go ahead and get to fishing. All right, to get started, I'm going to start off with the Salty Bay baits, Sea Donkey and Wraith. This is a kind of semi-translucent white plastic with what looks like silver flake. Again, these are a sister company of Deep Creek Lures out of Dunn, North Carolina. And let's get started. Okay, so to be completely fair to Deep Creek, we are still in a river flood situation due to a tropical system that came through about a week ago. So while I've seen some fish breaking, I'm not counting on a whole lot to bite, but we'll do this. If I catch a fish on this, I'm gonna do a giveaway and send one person 4 packs of either Deep Creek Lures or Salty Bay Baits lures. Let them choose what they want. And we'll get into that a little bit later in the video. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, we got a redfish. Oh, yes. Okay, well, it's official. We're gonna do a giveaway. I'll get into what you have to do later on in the video. Was not expecting the first cast to catch a fish, let alone to be a redfish. But let me get him off this hook, and I'll see if he's actually big enough to keep. All right, so got a little puppy drum. He's only about 14 inches, so about 4 inches shy of keeper size. Been awesome if he was just a little bit bigger, because that would have made for some great dinner tonight. But it's also interesting, he's got 1 spot on this side and then 3 on this side. But let's get him back. All right, let's see if we can get something else here. Got hit again. Didn't feel like anything big. Probably something like a pinfish or something else small. Oh. A little bit more like what I was expecting. 1 fish and then 1 other bite. And that's about it. The water just being so high, I think there's just not enough salt in the water. And it's just pushed a lot of the fish out. All right, I think if I don't get a bite in the next couple casts, I'm gonna switch over to their flounder flap. Maybe that'll do a little bit better. Again, and oh, I just had a bite. Again, in all fairness to Salty Bay baits, the water level is at least a foot higher than it normally is. And it being from a lot of rain would definitely mean the salinity is a lot lower than it normally is here. So I'm sure that's pushed out a lot of the fish. And on top of the water levels and salinity, it's also pretty much noon right now. So it also gives it a bit of a disadvantage. But I will have to say I'm impressed. First cast I caught a redfish. And redfish isn't something I catch here super often. It's usually flounder with some trout mixed in. And usually the trout are on the smaller side. But my last video, if you go back and look at it from here, I actually caught a handful of good sized keeper trout. I was able to take those home for dinner. Oh, there's something. I'm gonna guess. Oh, geez. Yeah, good sized flounder. Oh, no. Come back. Nope, don't you do it. Ah. Shoot, hung. Oh, that's a good sized flounder. All right, well, a nice 18-inch flounder here on the Salty Bay Baits Sea Donkey. Too bad I can't keep it. But you gotta give it a like now. I mean, clearly the Salty Bay Baits work. I mean, this is a good size flounder, especially for here. But unfortunately, we can't keep them. Check out the description. I've got a link to check out the description. I've got a link to Fishing with Brewski's YouTube channel, and he goes over in really good detail about the situation with flounder fishing here in North Carolina. But let's get him back in the water. Really? Well, I was going to switch over to the flounder flap, but after catching that nice sized flounder, I'm going to give this a few more casts. All right, so if you want to get entered to win the Salty Bay or Deep Creek Lures giveaway, make sure you go down in the comments down below and type Sea Donkey. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next video when I announce the winner. And make sure you give this a like. It really helps spread the videos to more people. That way, maybe we can get more people involved in the giveaways. The more people involved, the more I can do them. So yeah, make sure you comment Sea Donkey down in the comments to get entered. All right, well, we're running out of time, so I'm gonna give this a couple more casts. Then I'm gonna switch over to the flounder flap just to see how that does. Oh, a little pinfish. All right, got the Salty Bay Baits flounder flap on here. This is the believe pearl chartreuse, or it might just be white with chartreuse. Not really sure exactly how I'm supposed to rig these up, so I just kind of, I don't know, just sort of rigged it up like it's a flat fish that lays flat like a flounder. We'll see. So far, no bites on the flounder flap. Again, got the caveats here that the low salinity and high water, it's noon, so this may actually do really well in an area that's got a little bit bigger concentration of fish. That's the end of an hour. All right, well, that's an hour. Got the one redfish and the decent sized flounder on the sea donkey. Unfortunately, didn't get a bite at all on the flounder flap. Again, that could very well be due to there just not being many fish in the area with the high water and the low salinity. But anyway, if you want to get in on the giveaway, make sure you go back in the video and find where I explain how to do that. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like. And if you want to see more content like this in the future, make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you on the next one.